Okay, so the point of honest reviews is that I believe that the way you feel, if you're tired or hungry when you go see a movie, it can really impact your perception of it. So as always, I will let you know where my head was at when I saw The Predator. I had eaten a salad and some French fries beforehand, so I was not hungry, but I was pretty tired. I actually saw this movie during a Midnight Madness screening and waited in a line that was about 2 blocks deep, so I was a little sleepy by the time I got in. I also had fairly low expectations because I'm not a super fan of the Predator franchise as it has existed, so I didn't really think it was going to be great going in, and unfortunately the movie proved me right. I thought that it was kind of a jumbled mess. One thing that I did like is that you will recognize parts of this film. There are plenty of forest scenes that look familiar to those of us from the Pacific Northwest because it was all shot on location in and around Vancouver, BC. The vast majority of this story is actually set in a neighborhood though. There's a school, a home, trick-or-treating, parking lots and playing fields serve as backdrops for showdowns with the space creatures. All of that sounds good on paper, but this movie didn't follow its own rules that it sets up for itself. First and foremost, it's called The Predator, but there are actually 2 predators. Why isn't it called The Predators? Also, one of the predators brings with him 2 predator dogs. He's a dog owner. I couldn't, you guys. I will say, though, that I liked a lot of the performances, especially Boyd Holbrook. He plays sort of the main soldier. He's got a lot of great swagger. And Trevante Rhodes was also great. And if you're going in just to see an action movie, there is, of course, a ton of great action in this movie. There's also some surprisingly good comedy. This sort of ragtag group of soldiers has some funny lines, especially Olivia Munn. She plays a doctor who also has lots of skills with machine guns. Again, unclear why or how she has those skills. And the main disappointment to me is that the Predator just isn't scary anymore. What made the first movie so effective was the suspense. What did he look like? But in this new film, every element of the creature is showcased from the very beginning. You're more likely to get Halloween costume ideas than feel remotely terrified. So my honest review of The Predator is, meh. It just didn't move the meter for me. Maybe it's because I was tired going to this Midnight Madness screening. And I will say that if you are a fan of the original movie, I'm sure you will like this one. It does have some kind of clever callbacks, but just don't expect the same magic from Predator in The Predator.